to the Pastor Chira Show. I'm Pastor Chira, and today we launch. We launch into new territory. We launch into new mindset. We launch into new relationship. Are you ready to launch out? Come on and launch out with me as we go into this conversation on today. And I am so excited about today because if you watch the end of our show, do you watch the end of our show? Do you go all the way to the end? I don't know. But if you watch the end of our show, you will see our credits. And in our credits, we list everyone that has a part in making sure that our show goes off. Everything that we do goes off in excellence because we believe in doing everything in excellence. And so, if you watch to the end of the show, you will see that we have two young ladies that are called Beyond Blessed Hands, and they make sure that our set is always set. They make sure that we always look good and we always look right. No matter where we go, they make sure that when you come in, you get the wow factor. And so I have the pleasure of having them with me today. I finally got them. And I mean, finally, got them to come and sit down and talk about what they do, why they do it, and how they got into doing what they do. Who am I talking about? I told you their name as a combination. It is Beyond Blessed Hands, but we are talking about Tiffani and Malika. Yay! I'm so excited! I'm so excited! Hi, y'all!
Hello.
Now, y'all can tell. I know y'all can tell. So, they not used to being on the camera. Now, can you tell? Yeah. You're not used to... You don't like this, do you? You don't like this. But y'all said yes. You said yes to coming and sitting down and just talking about what you do and why you do it and how you got to this place. Because it's been a journey. Has it not been a journey? It's been a journey. And it's been a journey for you as individuals and as partners. But before we get into that part, Tiffani, Malika, can you just introduce yourselves and tell the viewing audience who you are? Tiffani, go.
Hi, my name is Tiffani Smith, and I'm one of the co-owners of Beyond Blessed Hands Interior Decorating, as well as party planning and party designing.
That's it? That's what you got?
Yeah.
That's what you got? That's what you got? All right. It's more than that. But Malika, tell the viewing audience who you are.
Hello, everyone. My name is Malika, and I am also a co-founder in Beyond Blessed Hands in interior decorating, party planning, the whole shebang. What we got?
Listen, the whole shebang. Whatever you want, they do it. Because this has really morphed into more than what you all planned for it to be.
Yes, it is.
I mean, it has really come to be. How long have you all been doing this?
Let's see, 5 years. Our first granddaughter is how old?
Yes, Zori's 5. So yes, it's been 5 years.
And what made you... Oh, Lord, Zori. And so what made you go into doing this business?
I would say, for me, when I have a vision and a plan in my head, and I ventured out to have someone else do it for us, and it was like the person didn't fit my plan in my head. So
they didn't see your vision. They didn't catch it.
I called my partner. I'm like, listen, I want to do this XYZ, and she's charging us XYZ. And she was like, no, we're going to do it ourselves. I said, okay. And we made it happen.
Really?
She wanted bumblebees, because she loves bumblebees and her favorite color was yellow, so that's what we did.
That's what you did. And so you came together in it. And so what was your vision? And was it what she saw, or was it just you coming together?
Well, our actual first time decorating was we had another partner.
Yes.
So Malika actually was the cook.
Yes, I forgot about that.
Everything.
Yes.
So we actually came together to do it for one of our friends. That somebody at their job was having a party. And we actually went to help her do it. And the funny part is we had to blow up all these balloons. We literally filled her entire apartment with these balloons. And was up to like 5 o'clock in the morning. And Malika hated balloons.
I
hated it. She didn't want no parts. But after we did the party, the girl was so excited. We were like, we should do this as a business. Like, we really can get into it. Now, Malika's kids did keep us employed with her grandkids.
Yes, they did.
So that kind of helped us perfect our abilities to do it, our interests, and see like who was into what, who could do what. I mean, she was good at cooking, so that was a thing. But she also is good at putting a vision together as far as helping people. Like they give her what it is, and she can come up with a great vision.
Okay.
So I believe that was the case as far as that, and I guess we just kept doing it, or people would see it and be like, "Well, y'all did that. Can y'all do this?" And it's funny because we were scared, like, how are we gonna pull this off?
How we gonna do this?
Right? It just kept getting better and better. And I think over the pandemic and things like that, like we learned stuff, we practiced stuff, and it just blew up into something greater than we could think of.
I mean, and so because you all have really done some things that I don't even think, sometimes you thought that you could do.
Yes. Mind blowing.
Some of the creations that you have come up with have just been incredible. And so where did the name Beyond Blessed Hands come from? Where did that come from?
The Lord gave it to me.
Okay.
I asked and I prayed. I said, Lord, we need a name that fits us as a combo.
Mm-hmm.
And we're very good with our hands.
Mm-hmm.
Besides with decorating, like she said, I cook.
Right.
We just very creative. So it was something to do with the creation of our hands and how blessed that they are that the Lord gave us this in our hands to be created to make these beautiful things, and also me making people's stomach very happy when I feed them.
Yes, you do. You absolutely do. Every time. When you feed the people, we are very, very happy. Let me tell you. And so Malika's talking about the creation with her hands of her food and what she does, but also with the creations, with the decorations. What do your hands do? My God,
I think it's the same thing, but I think
you cook?
I don't know, not cooking, but I think as far as
you cook?
Yeah,
I can't.
She ain't gonna
I don't
She's
enjoy
not
it.
gonna cook for the 5,000.
Not about to do it. But I think it's also with it helps you to understand that God has blessed your hands. I think a lot of times we do things with our hands and we just take it as it's something I learned. So my biggest thing was anything that I ever wanted to do or I saw somebody do, I would try it. And I'm like, let me try and see if I can do this. So I just noticed that if I put my mind to it, I can do it with my hands. Anything that I can think of, anything anybody creates, I can do it. And it's like, how can we help others who don't have this tremendous amount of money that people are asking for to throw a great experience, have them have the same kind of experience and everything, but at a cheaper price. And you're helping those who don't have the means, but they get the same experience. And we get to do it, and we get to explore so many things. Like you get to create so many wonderful things. And I think that's the fun part about it.
The creation,
the creation part. I love
coming
up with stuff. Like that's just what I love.
It's been so many things that you all have just come up with. And so how do you decide who does what piece within the business? Like how does that all come together?
I think it just happens. So sometimes it depends, because sometimes us getting the jobs, it's like, okay, you got the job, so you come up with what you see. They told you, they explained to you what they want. So now you let me know what your vision is.
Okay.
And then I'll add my pieces in where I see fit that will make it a great experience.
Okay.
So I think we do it more like that. So like if I have a birthday party and I'm like, it's sharks and this is what I see. And then she'll add things to it to make it greater. Okay, we should add this, and this.
Right.
We just seem to work great as a team doing that.
Yes.
And we kind of know what our strong parts are and what her strong parts are. Like with balloons, I know her be great. She's wonderful at it. She can make up balloons.
Wait. I thought y'all said that
She can do it, and it's crazy because she hated balloons. But she can make balloons do stuff that I just didn't know they could do. They just become great. Whereas I'm more of a table setting and arranging of centerpieces. Like the more intricate things, I'm very anal when it comes to stuff. So that part works better for me. But the thing is, we're able to do both sides. So if there's a day that she can or she needs help, I'm able to help in either way, and she can help in either way. So it just works.
So it literally just comes
together
how you need it to come together.
Yes.
And that's the beauty part of what God does, and when God brings people together and he brings visions together so that it can be what he has made it to be. And sometimes we don't even realize that this is what's happening and this is what's going on because it kind of just comes together. And so we're going to go to a commercial break. And on the other side, I want to talk about how you all are building out to the next place in your business. What are you looking at doing and where are you looking at going with your business, and how are you going to expand what you currently do? So we're going to go to a commercial break and we will be right back. Stay tuned.
Your love is like a sweet melody. Your love is like food to a hungry soul. Your love has washed away all my sins, yeah. Your love is unconditional. When I wake up in the morning, I think about your love. When I see your bright sunshine, I think about your love. And when the world is falling on me, I think about your love. Whoa, I think about your love. I think about your love.
We're back with Tiffani and Malika of Beyond Blessed Hands. And before we went to the commercial break, we were talking about your business and what you've done and how you come up with these creations. And you know what? About how many parties have you done? About how many have you guys come up with
That's funny. Funny you ask.
within the past 5 years? Like, see, things that we don't even think about. We kind of just,
I think it's hard because we also do like little stuff. Like I did a baby shower at my job real quick. She did decorating for her job for the holidays. So it's like
Okay.
little things in between that we don't kind of keep track of.
Yes.
But I must say about 40 altogether.
okay. Because is it sporadic about like when they come in, and how do you drum up your business? Because where does the business come from?
I think we got prom season is consistent.
That's it.
So
Okay.
that's a big time. So graduation, prom, that's the biggest time I think so much.
Yes.
Mhm.
We do a lot of children's parties. So
Yes.
I think our business came from that because of her children, because
Okay.
their friends have children.
Children.
Mhm.
So when we do parties for her kids, their friends come and say, "Can you do my child's second birthday party?"
Yes.
So I think a lot of that happens.
And we do have lots of clientele that wants us to do everything. It's like they're not going to venture out and ask no one else to do it. They definitely going to contact Beyond Blessed Hands to do it.
Really?
Yes, we had some loyal.
Yeah, I'm one of those. I'm a
Yes.
loyal. because you do so much, and I've watched you both as individuals and as a team just be able to develop and come up with just different ideas and plans. But not only that, I've watched the both of you come into a place of being able to network and, bring in others to help you build your business and do other things. What caused you to actually want to branch out and broaden what you do? Was it something that you wanted to do, or is it something that happened because of the business that was coming in?
I think sometimes people have more confidence in you than you have. So it kind of pushes you to go out places you didn't think you were going. So I think a lot of times word of mouth happens for us, where people say, "Oh, they can do this, sure, I'm gonna have them call you." And we're like, "Huh?
Oh, okay.
I can do that.
I can do that.
For the great example of someone who nominated us to come to the Roots picnic one year and decorate.
Yes.
We didn't know we didn't know that was going to be the thing, but it was a great experience, and it helped us to know a lot of things and know.
Loved it.
It helped us to understand how stuff works beyond just doing birthday parties and venues and things like that. So it does expand your knowledge. It helps you to understand things as far as pricing and clientele and what they want. And some people want what they want, and some people are like, do whatever you want.
Right.
Yes.
So it helps you to understand those things. So I think we grew in a lot of places like that. Most of our clients want us to just give us their vision and just like be free.
Right.
So we haven't had too many people that had like this is the strict requirements that I need. So that's a good thing. But I think it's more people push you to where you think you can't go and you end up going, and it's like, oh, I can do that? Hold on, let me see something. And it just makes you want to do more.
So how do you push beyond your limits, your own limits? How have you learned to push beyond what you have already done and go to that next step? What has helped you be able to do that?
What helped me was to see the smile on people's faces. If that's a thing. I love to see when they walk in and see what we created. It just like my hard work wasn't in vain. Because what people don't realize on the other end of being an event decorator, the job doesn't start that day. It starts months before we get
absolutely
what we have and work on it and come up with the things that we come up with.
It's a process.
It's a process.
It's a continual
It's
process.
hours and hours and hours of hard work. Most of the time, event decorators don't even get them sleep because they want to make sure their clients are happy with the work that they're getting put out and be pleased with.
That's true. That's true, because it's been a lot of sleepless nights.
A lot of sleepless nights.
A lot of late nights and a lot of, you put in a lot of legwork in finding the right thing and the right pieces and, the right colors and,
the order and make sure when it comes is the right color or does this work together?
Right.
And if it doesn't, oh my God, we got to hurry up and order something else.
Right. And then, and your backdrop. So, you'll put a backdrop together and it'll come and it's like, that ain't what we wanted.
Oh, we had some mistakes. We had to fix it. And
nobody knows. And they don't know. Right.
So what do you do when that happens?
I think the one we had, this is hilarious. We had somebody's backdrop come and the bottom word was spelled wrong.
Yes.
Oh.
On the backdrop. So I literally had to cut the word off and then hem the bottom of the backdrop to make it look like it never was there.
24 hours before the party.
We realized it 24 hours before the party.
Are you serious?
And our vendor didn't even realize it. That's the bad part. They normally catch things and email us back, hey, y'all know this is wrong,
Right.
or this is in the wrong spot, or the picture is not going to. Nobody caught it. Nobody caught it. And we had the backdrop for almost a month.
So you were prepared.
But looking at it and never realized, like it never looked wrong until the day before the party.
Oh.
And we both looking like,
I said, that ain't how you spell that word.
let's try that.
I said that something about that word is on the right. And I was like, what are we going to do?
Oh.
And then I'm like, but if you cut it, because mind you, it's also the size of it.
Right,
Yes.
right.
The only good thing is when we order backdrops, we usually order them 10 feet.
Okay.
10
So
feet,
they're
yes.
already extra long. So nobody's really going to know it's missing. So if you have an 8-foot backdrop, nobody's like, well, why is it 10 feet?
Right.
So that's the only good thing. Yes, so I had to cut it and hem it.
Yes, we did.
Nobody realized it. Y'all wouldn't have known if I didn't tell y'all today.
No, never know.
Never would have
Never
known.
had I did the work.
Never would have.
Never knew it was missing.
That was a bloopers from us.
Oh, we had plenty of them. She on the porch building walls, and I'm in the house cutting out, creating, and burning things. It's gonna happen every time. So we just get into it.
But it's the creation part. So I love that you all just you come together and it's like, yeah, this is what we're gonna do. And no, we just gonna do these centerpieces because that's all they asked for. They just asked for centerpieces. And how do y'all go from a centerpiece in the middle of the table to an entire
Malika wants the centerpiece to spin. They spin on the table.
They gotta spin on the
They
table.
have to spin.
She gonna come. It's gotta have water come out of it. She's gonna want something else to happen to it. It has to be doing something else. It's not gonna ever just sit on the table. We tried. It didn't work.
It didn't work. It
never
didn't
worked.
work.
5
It has
minutes
some
before.
kind of light, some kind of.
5 minutes before, we're like, you know what we should do? We should just add a rotator around it. Why? Them people ain't asked for that.
But it would be fun.
But it's just, I think it's also great to give people experiences that they sometimes will never get.
Right.
And sometimes people count themselves out because they don't have a lot, or they feel like they don't have enough money, or they feel like they don't, but they have good hearts. And if you can give them that experience, it's something that money can't pay for.
That's true.
And the
Yeah,
joy,
that's
I'm
true.
telling you, the joy that I've seen on people's faces when we've done
Yes.
stuff for them, it's just, it's priceless. There's nothing,
Priceless.
explain.
It's priceless.
it's absolutely priceless.
It really is. And so do you all see this building into a business that you can, just go into, like come off of, your 9-to-5s and build this to be what you are maintained off of? Do you see it becoming something of that, or is this something on the side that you enjoy doing and you're just going to do it as long as God says, and when it's up, what's up? What's your vision?
feel
What's
and
your
I
vision?
believe that Beyond Blessed Hands are going to be in the eyes and the mouths of people that we have no clue are looking and to see what we are doing. I feel and believe that we're going to get corporate accounts. Well, we're just going to go into hospitals and just put up bloom arches or backdrop. And we're going to get the money that we weren't expecting to get. And we're going to leave our daytime jobs and do this full time. I believe that our trucks are going to come, that we don't have to get a rental to transport our belongings. I believe that we're going to have a warehouse where we can store our stuff. And then most of all, I believe Beyond Blessed Hands will have their own event space where we will never have to go nowhere. Everything will be in this room and we can just do what we need to do as a team and as a business.
I believe. Listen,
Did she
listen. Does she just not? She
I ain't
just
got nothing else to say what she said.
what she said. Because that's faith talk right there.
Yes.
That is faith talk.
Yes.
That is believing in what God has given. My God. That is
Yes.
believing in what God has given you and what He's assigned your hands to do. to bless any and every one that you come across by doing an event space, by doing a party,
Yes.
by doing whatever, what a baby shower, a wedding, whatever comes your way, whatever business comes, he is going to allow your hands
Yes, he
to
will.
do what is necessary to make their hearts glad. Oh my God. And what do? We believe.
Right.
We believe. Oh, wow. That was amazing. And I believe with you all. And I am so thankful that you are a part of the Pastor Chira Show team. You always make us look amazing. The things that we do whenever we have to go out for an event and do something, I'm like, listen, they make me look good. They make me look real good. And I am so thankful and I'm so grateful for the two of you being who you are and doing what you do, because I could not do what I do if it wasn't for you all making me look good. I so appreciate you for all that you do, for all that you bring your hands to the Pastor Chira Show to be blessed in the way of having you with us. So, listen, we done talked about you. We done showed some of your stuff. And how can the people be in touch with you? Because they coming to Beyond Blessed Hands, I'm telling you. How can they get in touch with you? She's coming at the end.
She's gonna know me. We are on Instagram at beyond_blessed_hands. And also you can reach us either by the beyondblessedhands@gmail.com. Also, if you inbox us on the Instagram, we also can get back to you.
And I'm going to say that they're going to work on their website. You can get them through the Pastor Chira Show. Like, you can listen, you can get all of us through the Pastor Chira Show. Just send us a message, and yes, we will make sure that they are connected with you and you are connected with them, because I'm telling you, they are going to make your event amazing. It is going to be beyond what you could have ever imagined, because their hands have been blessed to do so. I'm Pastor Chira. This is the Pastor Chira Show, and I'll see you next week. God bless.